Ash Wednesday marks the beginning of Lent, a 40-day period of fasting and reflection leading up to Easter. Here in London, many churches hold special services where worshippers receive ashes, often with the words, "Remember you are dust, and to dust you shall return." This all comes in the backdrop of an ever-decreasing number of churchgoers, especially amongst young people. The latest British Social Attitudes Survey shows that the share of the population does not belong to any one religion. So what explains these figures?
We're in a society where we put a lot of effort into educating people to think and to think for themselves. And of course, when people think for themselves, surprise, they come up with all sorts of different conclusions.
The decline is due for the lack of continuity, the lack of education, and probably because sometimes youngsters, according to them, they don't feel like at home in our church sometimes.
And I think what's being rejected in particular is institutional religion as well. So that's declining, and obviously more people are adopting a sort of rationalist, more humanistic view because they're free to do so.
A recent report from Co-Mission shows that the average age of churchgoers in London has increased, reflecting broader societal shifts. With advancements in science and technology and religion playing a less central role in contemporary culture, churches now face the challenge of adapting to an increasingly secular society.
It's a challenging period in which probably the problem is not to be modern or old-fashioned sometimes, but how to communicate, so to invent a new form of language in which it's possible to get the others involved.
Because of the fact that the church is a diffuse organisation, it's got parishes all over the country, and each of those parishes makes its own decision about how it responds to questions, well, every question really of the day, how it responds to its community. So you've seen a huge upsurge in charitable activity from churches. Last year, a study using the Treasury's own figures and analysis shows that the church's social activities amounts to £55 billion worth of economic activity.
As another Ash Wednesday passes, for many, faith endures. How it will be passed on to future generations, however, remains to be seen. Pablo Edward, City News.